I'll be back in literally 2 minutes. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll be back. Hey guys, give me 2 minutes. I'll be back in a moment.
Sure.
Hey guys, shall we start potentially?
Let me get the heads up. Just a moment.
Okay.
All right, we are live, so I think we're good to go then.
Hello, hello. I'm with you now.
Cool. So, yeah, let's get started. So, welcome everyone to today's Binance Live AMA session hosted by Crypto Whales. As the US elections keep the world on its toes, we are here to dive into something just as exciting and the rise of Don't Coin, one of the most talked about meme coins on the market right now. And joining us today is Victor Uzunov, aka the antidote of crypto. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my god.
I just
Oh my
can't
god.
help
This
myself.
is this is this is gonna stick around for a while, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so
Hey
Victor
everyone.
Ozunov from the team Don't Coin and ready to share insights, updates, and all things on Don't. So, whether you're refreshing election updates or just looking to explore the next big thing in crypto, let's dive in and make the session memorable. So, yep, let's get started already.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, so moving straight to the first question. I mean, this is not the first AMA of Don't Coin, but still,
Yeah,
introduction is
for
mandatory. So, let me get my bag of questions first.
it. Your bag of questions, go for it. Go
Yeah,
for it.
so to kick things off, of course, could you give us a brief introduction to Don't Coin and share like what sets it apart from other meme coins in the market?
Yeah. Well, so first and foremost, just a brief introduction to people that don't know what the coin is. So we're a Solana-based meme coin with a clear mission and vision. It is based on Donald Trump, which is very current at the moment. Obviously, as we know, the election started today. And just move a little bit to the side because then this is better. My camera looks better now because I had a light just above me and it was looking great. So it is a Solana-based meme coin that is very much related to Donald Trump. Obviously, election cycle just started. Elections are, I think, the polls are opening in a couple of hours. So, it is on the Radium Index. When you listen to CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, they're pretty much a solidified meme coin at this point. Unfortunately, this morning, competitors were just like left-wing radicals, people that are just, against the message that we're trying to parlay, decided that they're going to report our Twitter account to shut us up, and our Twitter account was suspended for a while. So yeah, everyone, just don't worry about it. I know that people kind of started asking around about, what's happening with Twitter. Why is our account suspended? We most likely got flagged for just speaking truth, which is, unfortunate. We did expect more from the platform like X. That is run by Elon Musk, who's actually part of the electoral campaign on the side of Donald Trump. But it is what it is. We're trying to get it resolved. We've got a backup account up and running, so you can follow that. Don't_MAGA, DONT_MAGA. We'll keep you posted. We're going to get back the other account up and running. So, just wanted to clarify for everyone. So there's no speculation because, speculation in the crypto industry can make or break a project. So we decided, as always, we're keeping it very transparent. We're keeping it very real. And, we're going to overcome this hurdle as well. Same as our guy today on the electoral polls. We're going to make it through.
Yep, amazing and appreciated. So you just said like Don't Coin launched at an exciting time. Don't is literally the talk of the town. And for those who don't know, I think Don't has already done a 5x since the launch, I'm assuming.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Sorry. The last,
Never
just
mind.
the last few words.
No, I think the Don't Coin has made like about a 5x since launch, right?
Yes, so if you were part of the pre-launch, you're around 6x. If you bought since, the coin since the launch price is about 4.5x. If you bought a pre-sale, you're sitting about 6.5 to 7x, depending on where it is of the market at the moment. Again, a testament to the fact that we're doing something right is the fact that we got very much. The Twitter account being suspended just generally means that we are managing to get our message across, and people are just not happy with the message. If I was on the other end of the spectrum and I was a liberal moron, that just doesn't like free speech, doesn't like freedom of finance, doesn't like things to be decentralized. I would complain as well. For us, fortunately, we're on the right side of things. And after today or tomorrow, wherever we are in the world, because for me, elections are technically going to be on the next day, because I'm in Asia at the moment. Just generally things are going to get back to normal. Crypto is going to be made great again. There's going to be freedom of speech again. The finance is going to get back on track, and that whole left-wing liberal nonsense that is happening, is going to die down as well. I don't want to turn it into a political campaign for this AMA, but we decided that given the events this morning, we're going to keep today a little bit more conversational. We're going to keep it a little bit more natural, just to make sure that everyone is kind of aware what's happening, that everyone kind of knows what was transpiring. We as a project just quite generally want to, again, we just want to keep things real. We do not want to blindside people into thinking that everything's speech. Every project gets hurdles. Like, this is one of the hurdles that we're facing at the moment, facing the opposition. And obviously today, out of all days, we're trying to silence people. It's very obvious, it's very evident with what's happening. But my question is, what are they going to do once our guy wins today? How are you going to silence people? What are we going to do? We're going to run and hide. So thank you very much, everyone, for kind of supporting us throughout the whole time.
Yep. So we are all hyped about the U.S. election. So given today's U.S. election and the impact of political events on the crypto market is insane. So have you noticed any trends in how the community or markets are responding to this election?
Today specifically, everyone's kind of holding back still. Everyone's kind of waiting for the polls to open. The market hasn't really gone many places. Nothing has really happened yet. There hasn't been any substantial movements, all kind of going sideways for everyone, not just for us, for everyone. The market's been very quiet, but I suppose like everyone is kind of holding back, preparing for once the polls open and once the events start to turn, things are going to get extremely interesting tonight. So most of us probably not going to sleep tonight, throughout most of the day tomorrow, because until we get what's happening and like get to a resolution. So yeah, for us, this could be a very monumental day if things go as we think they're going to go. This could very much mean a new all-time high for the coin, and us solidifying the coin as a mainstay for quite a considerable amount of time over the future. Because let's face it, once he wins, because we're very certain that he will win, it makes the coin a mainstay. I know that there's a lot of Trump coins that kind of popped out along the way over the last few days, and there's going to be more that are going to pop out today. The ones that kind of started early in the election cycle, like us, we've been a presence for a few months now, for the majority of the electoral campaign as well. Those communities are going to be the ones to kind of last and to kind of persevere, like moving forward. So don't get fooled by, there's a lot of those pump.fun projects that are popping out. These are all rug pools, or majority of them are rug pools. I've started trading this. I started trading this morning to kind of test out how the market is. I've seen a number of rug pools already, and it's only kind of early on in the cycle. So imagine how things are going to look by the end of tomorrow. We're probably going to see the biggest amount of incredibly meaningless projects. So my advice to people is, if you're looking for that 1000x coin, and especially right now, the next 48 hours are very crucial for this, go into projects that are meaningful and that have been here with the narrative since the beginning. Don't is one of those projects. Obviously, we kickstarted as the electoral campaign was starting. Our boy wasn't even an actual, our boy wasn't even an actual candidate officially. Donald it was rumored that he's going to be, is he not going to be? He hadn't won the actual nomination yet. So, we've been supporting the cause since the very beginning. We've been building a community since the very start. So, we're stuck around. And for us, as most of you know, the idea is the community itself and driving the narrative, following the philosophy, instead of, just taking advantage of the name and, just making some money off it. So for us, our goal remains, as he said, we're gonna fight, fight, fight. We're gonna stay true to the cause, and we're gonna continue to support him. Win, lose, or draw. Obviously, there's no draws in elections, but we're pretty confident that we're gonna capitalize on the win tonight.
Absolutely, and I like how you call him our boy. Like, what is he in his
He's our
70s
guy.
or what?
He's our guy. He's our guy. He's always gonna be our guy.
Our boy.
It's kind of it's kind yeah it's an enduring phrase we use. Because he's our guy. We stand firmly with him, and the polls have just opened. I was told. I was literally, someone texted me that the polls are now open, so things are gonna start heating up as of now. So again, to the entire audience, everyone in the audience, just first and foremost, think about what a meaningful project is. It has to have philosophy, has to have meaning, has to have an end goal. Most of the meme coins that you're gonna see popping now don't have it. It's just it's kind of them just trying to make a few bucks. Projects that have been here since the beginning, and projects that have kind of outlaid a clear strategy and a clear philosophy like us have that 1000x, 10,000x potential. How many coins did we see over the last few days make tens of thousands of percent? I've seen people make millions out of $1. Um, this is going to continue to happen, but now the coins that are going to do this in the next 48 hours are coins like ours that have an actual meaning and an actual community, because we already have a building community that's just going to continue to grow and going to continue to attract people. So keep supporting, keep believing in the cause, stay, load up your bags now, because the volatility and the low market cap are completely in the favor of the community at the moment. Just load up your bags now. I guarantee you, when you wake up tomorrow or later in the evening today, depending on where you are in the world, you're going to be looking at a massive green light, which is what all of us are kind of looking forward to.
Yep, absolutely. And personally, everyone, I have my bags in Dogecoin, so yeah, looking forward to how things turn out tomorrow. And we just talked that the community plays a crucial role in the success of Dogecoin, and meme coins often rely on strong community engagement. So, how is Dogecoin community contributing to its current momentum, and what initiatives are helping in building this engagement?
So for us, one of the major things at the moment is, again, one of the main driving factors is the fact that Donald Trump is, you know, he's the clear, um, he's a clear choice for everyone, not just for Americans, because we live in a time where him being elected will mean a lot for just globally. The fact of the matter is that the U.S. elections are not just about the Americans, about the United States. They're about the global situation and about who's going to be in charge of the quote unquote free world that at the moment isn't that free. Why isn't it free? Because we got a bunch of liberals, we got a bunch of left, like very left, far left wing people in charge that are silencing people. Our Twitter account is, kind of a good example. They're trying to put a cap on finance. They're probably trying to put a cap on freedom of speech. They're trying to keep everything under a lid and just do whatever the hell they want to do. So him being elected, and the whole idea of him has been a very driving force, very substantial driving force behind the community and behind us as a philosophy. I keep saying that, I've been saying this for months. Philosophy for meme coins is very important, because what are memes? So I'm gonna have a little bit of a different AMA with you guys today. So what are memes? Memes, they're not just funny pictures. A lot of memes have been proponents for change in the world. For causes. So I'll give you an example. Peanut, that federal agents entered someone's house a couple of days ago, and they killed a pet squirrel. I think I didn't read the story, because so many people told me they killed a pet squirrel. Memes starting to pop up. Now there's a non-profit organization springing out that is going to be supporting animals in need and violence against animals and stuff like that. Memes are driving cultural change, and they're driving betterment in many aspects of life. So let's start from this. With memes associated, let's say, like the Donald Trump memes, in a very lighthearted and kind of fun way, we can drive social change. What are we doing now? We're using memes during probably the most important electoral campaign in modern day history at the moment to drive attention to the reality. What do we need? We need people like Donald Trump, that people like Elon Musk, people like RFK, like Tulsi Gabbard, people within his cabinet to sustain freedom. Freedom of speech, freedom of movement, freedom of finance, of everything else. Because otherwise, what are we doing? Otherwise, we're saying yes to like being fully controlled. Because again, what did Facebook admit to? Well, Facebook admitted to Democrats silencing the truth during COVID, during the end of the pandemic and like other stuff. Kamala Harris and the other vegetable were, put into office. What has Donald Trump done for freedom of speech? In full support, always. He's always been no filter. He's maintained a no filter policy. As much as people like or dislike it, he has been doing quite a lot for freedom of speech and freedom of finance. So if you guys support this, there's a clear and obvious choice into, where to put your faith, which is projects I don't, because we support that cause, and people like him who actually drive this change globally.
Right. So, I have another question for you. Like, you are really sounding like the it's your election today. You're very serious today about that.
I am. I told you today's today's a little bit of a different day for all of us, because again, as much as fun as memes are and as fun as this whole thing is, we want to have fun with the community. We want to empower the community to have fun with everything. It's about more than just fun at the moment. At the moment, for us, it's about, because we felt personally attacked this morning when our Twitter got suspended. This was a very personal attack, not towards us. We're gonna be fine without our Twitter. We're gonna get it back. The community's gonna be fine. But it was against freedom of speech. And if this can happen to social causes like the one supported by Donald Trump, this can happen to everyone about everything. So how do we get over this? We support projects like Don't. We support people like him. We make sure that people have the freedom to earn money, to voice their opinion, and to not be silenced. So if any of you want to have financial freedom, and if any of you want to support the right cause, support Don't. We're at a very low market cap at the moment because of obviously people trying to exploit the situation and silence us. They're wrong. This is actually providing our community with better opportunities to get involved now. And once our boy wins in the next 24 hours, we're going to be so far ahead of everyone that, it's going to be a completely different conversation.
Yes, our Donald is gonna win soon. And of course, the market is gonna be super volatile today, right? So with the current volatility in the broader crypto market, what strategies are in place like to sustain Don't Coin's growth and keep investors excited for the long term?
Again, I'll stay very true to myself, and I'm going to tell you how things really stand. With the volatility that the market is experiencing today, there's nothing you can do. You're at the mercy of the market. So at the moment, everything's in the hands of the community, everything's in the hands of the market, everything's in the hands of the two presidential, I'm losing the word. The two people that are going to be, elected or you can vote for. So for us at the moment, the situation is, we're just sitting and waiting. Community can support us, which is buying the coin. Buy the coin, voice your opinion, use Twitter. Just go on Twitter, voice your opinion, voice your support for Trump, voice your support for us. This is the key at the moment, him winning. This is the key to the Magic Kingdom. So we will continue to support him, like on our personal Twitter accounts, on our backup account. The entire community can get behind it because they can't silence all of us, right? They can silence like one account, 10 accounts, 100 accounts, but there's like hundreds of thousands and millions of people in support of this. You can't silence all of us. So yeah, keep supporting, stay true to the cause, and again, just rally behind the project and rally behind everything that it stands for. Again, we're keeping it very different today. We're keeping it, a little bit lighthearted, but at the same time, we're keeping it a little bit more serious because it is a very crucial time in the run. So for us, I want to make it very abundantly clear again. We will win. We're not gonna get back down, and we will continue to push the philosophy and the narrative and making crypto great again forward. So if you guys want to be a part of this, and if you want to be a part of the mainstream philosophy that is going to last for at least the next 4 years while our guy is in power, get involved in the community, buy the coin. That 1,000x potential is right around the corner. So this is it from us.
Well, so far the growth that Dogecoin has done like single-handedly, solely like you pushing it and the community pushing it. But this is like a very great time to do partnerships. Like for example, to partnership with an Elon Musk coin. So, yep, are there any partnerships or collaborations in the pipeline that could amplify Dogecoin's reach or adoption in the near future?
So there's a few that we've prepared and are ready, but we're going to announce them after the elections. Again, we're a project that we're making sure is here not just for the elections. We're not just like a hype coin where we're going to be here until the end of tomorrow and then everything ends. We're going to be here for a while, and our partnership is going to kick off in the next few days. Obviously, at the moment, the key point is the actual election campaign, which is live now. Everyone can kind of, look at it live now. So yeah, this is it. For us at the moment, partnerships they're going to come. We've already figured them out. We've got them ready. But for us, the main and key point is supporting the election today, supporting the project today, because we were this morning. Normally, people would say they're victims, but we're victims. We're not going to let them, victimize us or whatever. We're just, under attack by people trying to put freedom of speech at the bottom of the ocean. It's not going to happen. As you can see, we're still here. We're not going anywhere. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap up this with a clear message for everyone. Today is the first day of the new run. If you want to get behind and if you want to be a part of this new run and if you want to make that generational wealth, if you want to be part of freedom of speech, freedom of finance, freedom of movement, just generally have that decentralized Web3 freedom, support Dogecoin, get involved now, and support our guide to win. Thank you very much, everyone.
All right, I think we are pretty much covered for today because we covered almost every aspect, and don't one is really popular. People already know much about it. This AMA was more of a reassurance that we're gonna stick together, and we have a long way ahead, and definitely I can only imagine how things gonna boom when our boy wins. So, yep, looking forward to how things turn out in the next few hours. So, yep, thank you so much, Victor, for joining us today and providing all, the assurance to us. And it's clear, of course, Dogecoin has an exciting journey ahead. The next few hours going to be crazy, and we're thrilled to have had the opportunity to have you again. And thank you to everyone who tuned in and participated, and stay tuned, of course, for more exciting updates from Dogecoin and Crypto Whale. Until next time, keep exploring the world of crypto. Bye bye.
Take it easy, everyone. Have a good one.